We say that it's important to not discriminate. We say that it's essential to not display our hate. We take all those personality tests that never say we're mean. Yet, do we have another side that very few have seen? Have you ever seen someone being bullied? Have you been bullied yourself? We all at least know what bullying is. But the question is, if and when it does happen, do we really fight against it as we always say we would? Very often, kids lash out in ways that might surprise you. But what's more concerning is that kids can be deliberately mean. Did you know 86% of the school student survey said they have been bullied at least once in their school life? Bullying is rampant and widespread, and the effects are catastrophic. It occurs in schools, communities, and even in our own homes. I myself have been a witness to bullying, maybe even subjected to it. While harsh comments have never really affected me, I have always felt very bad whenever I've seen someone else getting bullied. And it doesn't just happen face to face, like what my friend went through. She was bullied online, and it affected her to such an extent that she kept it from her parents and totally made her question her self-worth. Thank God she overcame the fake comments. Sadly, not all kids have the strength to do that. We all have a critical role to play against bullying. All of us who interact with young kids need to teach them steps and skills so they can avoid bullying altogether. I was spending my summer in Bangalore as usual when my uncle surprised us by saying his office was holding a program called Girls in Technology. And that's where I learned to code my first game using Scratch. Now, what if there was a game to prevent bullying? Wouldn't that be amazing? We all know positive reinforcement beats negative discipline. The game could reward points for being constructive and positive and just being nice. Now that thought can actually become a reality through this game. I realized I needed to reach out to the bullies in a non-confrontational and appealing way. So now I'm working on a game called Taba. Taba is an interactive game where the player is being surveyed on the basis of their bullying capacity. In most games, it's all about getting a nice result. But when their answers to questions affect their performance in the game, they get a chance to answer truthfully. And at the end of the game, when they get their feedback, they realize they've been insensitive and bullied someone else too. They then become more conscious of their actions, and thus their bullying capacity decreases. Unfortunately, there's no possible way to be rid of bullying forever. That's why it's up to all of us to do our best to reduce it. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Look inside and truly see how unfair we all can be.